Well, a lot has been going on. Tea? So this is what's going on, y'all. Okay, so I've been in the Bible like all day. So yeah. Raspberry. So this is what happened. Remember when I told y'all to be looking like in the Bible instead of out there? Well, I thought, since John 9:10 through 11 and Acts 9:10 through 11 really, really like gave me such a prophetic like message for what's going on right now. The scales falling from the eyes, people who were blind before now have sight, they're allowed to see. The spirit that's going around, the spiritualness that's going around, the supernatural that's happening, and the Sauls of this time are waking up, which was a prophetic word for what happened after Charlie's martyrdom. I thought, well, there could be more. Since God is the author of our lives and he also fashions our days he appoints our days he appoints them, okay? So I thought, okay, so then there should be a prophetic thing in here for my birthday, Donna Summer's birthday, Charlie's birthday, and Erica's birthday. So I put those in. John 3:10, which is my birthday, and Acts 3:10, which is my birthday. And it was about Jesus rebuking Nicodemus in John for being a blind teacher. Like, you're a teacher of the temple and you don't even know what I'm talking about? Like, how's that possible, right? And then in Acts 3:10, it's when what was it? I forgot already. But anyway, I was blind before I came to Jesus, and then as soon as I came to Jesus, I was quite awakened. You know what I mean? Like, I was out there fully faithful for Jesus, right? Loyal warrior. Then Donna Summer's birthday said about him in John 1:26 and Acts 1:26 that Jesus was hidden to him at first, and then Jesus commissioned him for a mission in Acts. Then I went to Charlie's and Erica's birthdays. So Charlie's is 10:14, so I went to John 10:14 and Acts 10:14, and his birthday said about him that he was strong in the faith and he was going to challenge people to do better, which is what his life was all about. Erica's birthday said about her that she was going to be faithful and hopeful even in grief, and that she was going to expand Charlie's mission across the world. And I thought, wow, since it's like so prophetic on all those fronts, like for the birthdays and whatnot, what about our marriage days? Right? Like the day we got married. Hers was I believe hers was, what was it, 5/25, so May 25th, and mine was August 15th, so 8/15, and we looked those up, in the Bible, we had a twin covenant, because both of the passages for both of those dates they're intertwined, like they have the same mission. Isn't that crazy? Wow. God really does author our lives. I would suggest you guys do the same. I did it only for John and Acts. So if you want to do it for a different book of the Bible and figure it out, that's fine. But my favorite gospel is the Gospel of John, and my favorite outside of the gospel book is actually Ephesians. So but I used Acts because Acts was the beginning of the church. So I used John and Acts for this message because I thought we're experiencing something that the early church experienced. You know what I mean? So I thought it was prophetic to go there and see what this possibly was meaning in the bigger picture of things. And man, was I right. Thank you, baby. Man, was I right. Y'all, I was so right. So, other than that, you'll see in this video me working. So, I got very inspired after all of that. And I was like, I think Jesus wants us to be focusing on Jesus, right? Like, we're all forgetting about Jesus. Like, a lot of us are forgetting about Jesus in all of this, even though literally Charlie's life was about bringing Jesus to college students and high school students. So I really want to bring it back to the original meaning and purpose of what Charlie was doing and continue that kind of mission onward. Therefore, I decided I was going to do... Oh, man. I'm starting on Monday a 12-week long blog series, which is technically going to be a reflection devotional for those who want to do reflections and devotions. And it's going to have a different theme each section. There's 4 sections. First section, and then second section, third section, fourth section, like that. So weeks 1 through 3 will be one theme, and then 4 through 6 will be another theme, and then 7 through 9 will be another theme, and then 10 through 12 will be another theme. Okay? And I'm also doing a sister series, 12-week series on my podcast, which will be completely different from what I'm doing in my blog, following the same kind of themes but different topics, more theological, more prophetic, more in depth, and I'm going to be announcing that pretty soon. I have to just do the posters for it so that I can put it out there in a formal Facebook post. And I was thinking I was going to try, not really sure how well it will work out, but I'm going to try to do a live stream from YouTube, possibly YouTube. I think it most likely will have to be on YouTube, every Friday at 3 p.m. And it'll be just talking about things like the Bible, womanhood, prophecy, end times, kinds of things like that. And I think this will be very, very fruitful and edifying for those who are looking for what should a woman be doing in these last days. Like, how does a woman uh, what is she supposed to be doing right now? What's her role in all of this and kind of stuff, right? So I'm going to break it down, and I'm going to tell y'all what's happening, what's up, and what our role is as a helpmeet in these dark days. I went over it a little bit in my blog that I wrote today, and also the podcast that I put out today. I did a different other angle of it in there, and the links are in my stories. So, and if not, then definitely in my bio, and you guys can go check out my blogs and my podcast, which is explaining all of this stuff and talking about it. I'm going to be going into great depths during the 12-week study and podcast. So there will be even more details coming out, not just a broad overview, but more in-depth, reflectionary, scriptural, backup, all of that kind of stuff. It's going to be extensive. And running along these lines, we're also doing this in the homeschooling right now. So we're talking about, courage under fire.
Years gone by so fast, like a shooting star or a memory that won't last. But here we are, Stacy, I thank God for you stayed.
Yeah. So if you guys wanted to see what's up, maybe you guys could go into your Bibles and go into your favorite gospel and find your birthday. It would be the month and the day as the chapter and verse. And then whatever significant day, like a day that you got married, or if you're not married yet, the day that you got engaged. If you're not engaged yet, the day that you started dating your significant other, who you're planning on getting married to. Things of this nature. It would give you a bigger understanding of what God is intending for you in your life, and it'll also give you an overview of where you were and where God's taking you. You know what I mean? At least that's how I saw it with my own. I saw it as where I was to where I am. And it's very prophetic. Very, very prophetic. Especially for the personal journey that me and my husband have gone on with Jesus. It's very, very prophetic for us, what we read about ourselves. So that was amazing. Remember, Jesus was hidden to you for a while, and then he commissioned you into your new mission. He is no longer hidden. And then mine, I was very blind. And now I'm a faithful soldier.
Through ups and downs, we always pull through.
Oh, I can't wait to drink this tea. I'm gonna tell you guys something. You guys need to go out and buy you some Twinings, okay? Twinings tea, and the name of this tea is called raspberry pomegranate, okay? It turns the water pink, for one. Now get this. You add in a bit of honey and some cane sugar, okay? I put like 1 teaspoon of cane sugar and then like some honey, okay? Then it turns into old rose colored water. So like a rosy color, okay? And it tastes like, I don't know how to explain it. It tastes so good. So good. And we all know that honey is very good for your immune system anyway. And for your throat and everything else, even your tummy. Honey, honey, honey. We got raw honey. Beautiful organic raw honey. Yum yum. It's so good. This is me doing the outline, the blueprint. This is the blueprint for my 12-week vlog and podcast. This series is going to be very, very important, very, very spiritual, and very, very deep. So it's not for those with like a soft understanding. It's really meaty what I'm going to be bringing. And I'm hoping that, if anything, it inspires and edifies the body of Christ, all the women. So, I don't know about y'all, but today was, I don't know. Today I was in the Bible all day. I was also doing devotionals most of the day. Definitely practicing what I was saying for my vlog yesterday when I said that we should be on a diet of prayer and scripture. I've been doing that. I downloaded a Bible app. I used to have one when I was a Protestant, and then I deleted all of them because I couldn't find any Catholic versions. And then my husband told me that he had one, and I was like, oh. And then he showed me what the app looked like, so I downloaded it. And in this app, guys, I can have devotional plans. So currently I have 4. I have Pray for Your Husband devotional. I have Grace-Filled Home devotional. I have We Shall Not Die devotional, and How to Share Your Faith devotional. And I've been doing these for the last couple of days now. I'll wake up, first thing I do is go and do these devotionals, and then start my day. It's been feeling good, you know? Waking up, going straight to the Bible, giving time to Jesus,
family complete.
Been feeling really, really good.
Love is a bond, oh so sweet.
I recommend it.
Through ups and downs, we always pull through.
Other than that,
Stacy, my love,
you know, like,
forever with you.
hold on. Other than that, I'm trying to figure out how to possibly turn my I really want to turn the podcast episodes into a PDF version of like a study guide because of how much I'm going to be going into depth in it, like theologically, emotionally, prophetically, scripturally. It'll be much more because you can say a lot more when you're podcasting than you can when you write. You know what I mean? Like when you're writing, you try to keep it to a certain amount of time of reading because people don't like digesting a whole bunch of like stuff that takes like a while to read, right? They like to read for 10 minutes and that's it. Okay? So I try to keep my blogs a 10-minute read. And so podcasting, however, I can say a lot more in 10-15 minutes than I can in a blog. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be putting a lot more into the podcasts. And I want to turn them into PDF study guides eventually. Oh, yummy. Oh, baby, it's beautiful. Thank you so much. It tastes so good. Oh. This should be my every night calm down before bed kind of tea. For reals. This is like the best tasting tea ever. I don't know what it is about raspberry, pomegranate, and honey, but it just, tastes so good. So good. I just learned today that one of Charlie's favorite Starbucks drinks was a Grande Mint Majesty with 2 honeys. I gotta try it. I gotta admit, I gotta try that. I mean, I love tea. I like all teas. Doesn't matter. I'll drink it. Because tea is tea, and I love teas. You know what I mean? I have so many different kinds of teas at the house right now. I want to try the vanilla chamomile one of the days of this week with honey, because when I tried chamomile with honey, it was so good when I was sick. Oh, it felt so good on my throat. But I bet it would taste even better if there was vanilla in there. So the vanilla chamomile that I bought, I'm gonna test it and see if it tastes just as good as the chamomile did with the honeys. I bet it will. I bet it will. Other than that, y'all, all I've been doing is working. Lesson plans, writing out my plans for blogs, vlogs, podcasts, newsletters, and basically preparing very high quality posts for the coming weeks and months. And they're all God-centered, of course. Because I think that the fact that most of everyone that... Okay, so remember yesterday I was saying that I felt like everybody was exploiting Charlie for their own gain. And I'm not wrong. I feel like that still. I still feel like that. And I'm not going to ever not feel like that, okay? The reason being, except Tucker. So Tucker was the only one who actually centered it around what Charlie actually stood for. You know what I mean? The beginning of his podcast talked about literally all the things that Charlie was known for. And he wanted to be known for his faith. When you watch his videos, he was asked, "How do you want to be remembered?" And he said, "I want to be remembered most for my boldness in my faith." He didn't say he wanted to be known for his political views. He didn't say he wanted to be known for his political achievements. He didn't say any of that. Any life achievements, nothing. He wanted to be known for his witness to Jesus. He wanted to be remembered for that. That was what he wanted to leave behind. That was his first and foremost priority. You know what that tells me? He is a martyr. He's worthy of the title martyr. And I see people all over the place, which is why I can't stand to be on there anymore, which is why I was in my Bible most of the day, talking about him like, he was a political figure. He shouldn't be named a martyr and things like this. First of all, yes, he was a political figure, but first and foremost, he was a faithful follower of Jesus, and then a husband and a father, and then a political figure. In that order. He always said that it was God, family, country. In that order. And we already know that right after he was witnessing to Jesus that day, he immediately only had 30 seconds left of his life. Then he was taken from us. He was martyred after speaking about Jesus. Not to mention, and I have to stress this because some of y'all are really not understanding the times we's in and seeing the signs that Jesus is putting out there. Right after his death, like a few hours after, there was a 4.1 magnitude earthquake in Utah. Okay, not in Florida, not in New York, not in Saskatchewan, Utah, right where he died. And if you look in the Bible, every single time the blood cries out from the earth, God gets mad and angry and something happens. I don't think it's a coincidence that after he was martyred, that there was an earthquake. I believe God was mad because he heard his blood crying from the ground. It's biblical. Go read it yourself if you don't believe me. Genesis 4:10. Blood cries out from the ground. Go read Acts 7, where Stephen is martyred. So I saw people saying that he doesn't deserve to be called a martyr. He does, and he is. His wife, he gave his life for Jesus and his wife. He was exactly the embodiment of Ephesians 5:25. His favorite scripture verse. Go read that one if you don't believe me. I love you. Wow. That was beautiful. Oh, I love you, man. I love you so much. Sorry, guys. I loves my husband. I was watching this video when I was scrolling after my devotionals this morning, just before I stopped going on social media because it was making me mad. And I saw this video of Erica being on Charlie's talk show, and she's sitting there and she's just smiling, and she's like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to speak too much. You're distracting me. And then he's like, hello, hello. And then he sits down in front of her and she's just like, I don't know if I can do this because I just want to stare at you. She's like me with my husband. She just so adoring. She just adored him and loved him so much. So I can just imagine the immense grief she's in right now. Knowing what I know and seeing what I saw, it wasn't just a contract to her. It wasn't just emotional. It was spiritual. It was a spiritual connection between both of them. And that's how I feel with my husband, because it's very spiritual between us as well. It's not just a physical thing, and it's not just like a piece of paper contract kind of thing. This is a spiritual thing. It's an all encompassing covenant. You know what I mean? And yeah, I have these very beautiful feelings towards him, where I adore him. I love looking at him. I smile at him when he's walking by me. I want to kiss him when I see him, and I want to hug him when he's just brushing by me. It's just the way I am. I love doing that, and I love him, and I love expressing my love that way. I also like to express my love to him in acts of service. So cleaning and cooking and making him lunches and things like that. That's my way of saying I love you. But I also just say it. I also just say I love you. And I really, really mean it when I say it. And the last couple of years, we've grown much closer. I don't know why or how, or I guess it's a blessing, and I'm very thankful for it, so I don't even want to doubt or question, but he's become a lot more affectionate, more lovey-dovey with me, and just really, really just sweet, he'll come up to me, and I turned it into a song because it melted me. It melted my heart, okay? It made me blush, and I couldn't believe that like he said that. He came up to me one day, just I was sitting on the couch, or rather my chair here, and I don't remember what I was doing, but I think I was talking with my friend, and he comes up and he says, "I haven't kissed you enough today," and he starts kissing me, and I was like, "Oh, that was the sweetest thing you've ever said," and he's like, "Then kiss me again," and then so we just kept kissing each other, and then I took that one thing he said, because it just stuck in my head, and I turned it into a song, you know. I just love it. Sometimes he says to me, "Have I told you I loved you today?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, you told me many times today." "Well, let me tell you again, I love you." And I blush. You guys, this is covenant love. This is Ephesians 5. When that's what it looks like in marriage. When you willfully submit, joyfully and cheerfully, and he knows that he doesn't have to worry about you wanting to steal the thunder, take the reins from him. He's the head of the house. He's the chief in command, you know? If he doesn't have to worry about you stepping on his toes, he's going to become a very, very affectionate romantic. Let me tell you, like, my husband goes out of his way just to make me smile. Like, he'll bring me things just to see me smile, and I'm very joyful. I'm very, very joyful, and I have a very appreciative heart. So when he brings me anything, even a keychain, I'm so excited. I'm just so thrilled. He brought me home a pair of toy sunglasses, okay? And if you know me, I have toys because I like them. I like tiny things that are cute, you know? I like cute tiny things. So I have these cute little tiny bunnies. And I put the sunglasses on my bunny. And I got so excited. I was making my squeaky noises, and he's like, "Oh my god, I just love how happy you get over the simplest things." And I was like, this isn't just a simple thing. She needed sunglasses. And he started laughing, and I just like I justified it, you know what I mean? Like and her sunglasses looked like my sunglasses that he had brought me home a couple of weeks ago. He brought me home a pair of sunglasses a couple of weeks ago, and now my bunny has the exact same sunglasses as me. So we're twinning. Oh yeah, full out twinnage over here. And that's the thing, like, God literally blessed me so much with him, and I just want to be a blessing right back to him. And why wouldn't I want to be a blessing right back to him when I feel as blessed as I do for having him in my life? And this whole entire situation that's been going on with Charlie's martyrdom, it's really put a fire in me to really appreciate and love my husband more and better, and like venerate him and reverence him much more. You know what I mean? I'm just so thankful. Like, I pray over him every night. I pray over him every morning. Y'all, the fruit of this whole entire thing is married couples growing closer, really diving deep into their covenant marriage, learning how to be the embodiment of Ephesians 5. That is our call as wives and as husbands, as married couples. We're supposed to be living examples of Jesus in the church. This is our marital representation of what the relationship between Jesus and the church is. So, y'all, I really hope that I get to see everybody starting to turn around right now and being like, oh, we gotta be covenant marriages even more now. We gotta really come out and be biblical to the core, like traditional marriage to the core, and blah 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 blah. Very, very like, we need to do it. We need to stand and reverence and honor our husbands, obey them, and they will happily sacrifice themselves for us. Happily. In fact, they will be inspired to do it. I don't know where I read this before, but I read this before. I will find it and I will post it on Facebook, okay? I saw something about this before. That's why I said it like that. Because I read it. And I always remember things that I read. Was it something I read or was it something I heard? I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I'm reading, I can hear it in my head. You know, being spoken. So I sometimes when I'm trying to remember something, I don't remember if I read it or if I heard it. And that's because when I'm reading something, I always hear it like a podcast almost in my head. So I'm trying to remember if I read it or if I heard it. No, I read it. I definitely read it. I remember. I was reading it somewhere. I'll find it. Don't you worry, I will. Nothing stays lost from me forever. Especially when I get in the mood to find something. Anyway. You guys should get this tea. For real. So good. Raspberry pomegranate with honey. It's like nectar. It's so good. Anyway, I'm going to be heading to bed right after I'm done doing this, because I wanted to get this done so that it was up and ready to go. And then I'm going to be going to bed because I'm quite tired. It's been a long day for me, and I did a lot of work today, so I feel ready to sleepy sleep. I apologize, y'all. I don't mean to yawn so much in the evenings, but I'm like really tired by the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, I spend all day doing things, teaching kids, you know, working on my own projects that I have going on right now, podcasts, blogs, newsletter, posts, these kinds of things. So, yeah. Anyway, I love you all, and I will be back tomorrow, as you guys know. And hopefully I have an adventure for tomorrow because I really would like to go on an adventure tomorrow. Really, really needed. I love y'all. Good night. Sleep tight. See y'all in the morning. And later for now. God bless. And yeah.
He looks at me like I'm spun from gold, with a love that never grows tired or cold. He takes my face in his gentle hands and whispers what only my heart understands. I haven't kissed you enough today. He pulls me close in that warm-hearted way. I dress in pink because he chose it for me, a ribbon of love tied where only he can see. For your eyes, my love, for your eyes alone. This beauty I wear is for your heart's throne. He never speaks cruelly, never withdraws. He sees me with reverence, not with flaws. Every smile he gives makes my soul wanna sing. He's the reason I bloom in the simplest of things.
Okay, so I keep seeing all these posts talking about how there was an earthquake on September 10th, a few hours after Charlie Kirk was assassinated. So if you know me, you know I gotta go look it up. I don't just share things without looking it up. There was a 4.1 magnitude earthquake in Utah a few hours after Charlie was brutally killed. Okay, Psalm 18:7 says, "And the earth shakes and trembles with God's anger." Like, that's gonna make me cry. If that doesn't hit you, like, right in the gut. So this man who spoke about God, who tried to change the minds of the younger generation, was brutally killed. And not just brutally killed, like in front of us for us all to see. And so I don't know about you guys, but I know for me personally, like, I was hit like it was someone I knew. And I felt really weird about that. And I was like trying to like work through that. And I'm seeing all these people talking about how they had the exact same experience. And this is something like, I feel like something supernatural that we'll never all understand. But then seeing that about the earthquake and knowing Psalm 18:7, and the earth trembles and shakes with God's anger. And the earthquake was in Utah. It's not like it was in Florida or North Carolina or another country. It was in Utah. Like, y'all, there is something big happening. There is a revival happening like never before. If you are a Christian, it is time to be bold and speak out. If you are not a Christian and you want to know Jesus, find somebody. Message me. Talk to someone you know. Go to church. Like, now is the time. I got together with a couple other just incredible women, and we created a group where we are going to come together and pray and learn and grow. And some of us who've been using our voices and we've been bold for the last decade, we're going to help other women learn how to do that and how to step into their truth and use their voice. If you want to learn more about Jesus, if you want to help teach other women about Jesus, drop the word voice in the comments. We'd love to connect with you. But y'all, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this earthquake.